today is a good day. I just had another appointment with my therapist, whom I love and will never give up. So I guess this is a post to cover a couple of topics. One, I had to make sure things were situated as far as insurance with my therapist, which can be challenging for a lot of people. And it really did, once again, I'm not ignorant to this. It really did kind of remind me that how important mental health is right now in the world, period. And it's not just a popular trend. Yes, it has become something people talk about a lot more. There's less of a stigma. It's more open, a discussion to have. But what I'm grateful for, and what I had to acknowledge, that even with whatever my obstacle was getting secured with this therapist, was that I had to realize that even with health insurance, there are certain factors that need to be met, or conditions, in order to have this therapist and keep them. And so my heart really does go out to people, those who don't have even health insurance. What happens to people who work at like Wendy's or in retail, who that's just an expense that a lot of people can't afford, but it's a necessity. It's really upsetting that is the reality of a lot of people. So in that sense, my heart does go out to them, because I had a meeting with my therapist today, which I love. I love her. I'm not willing to let her go. I thought I loved my last therapist, and I do love her, and she gave me a lot of information, but this therapist I think might be my person. So I'm really loving her. And you're not always going to hear everything you want to hear. And I'm not saying that because she's telling me things I don't want to hear, because I've had time to also work through and process, because I'm an overthinker anyway. But I'm really happy with how our session was today, and what I took from it, and the revelations and the enlightenments I now have. And those will be obviously things I take away to also process and continue to overthink on my own time. But it was just great. I feel great. Are all my problems gone? Not at all. Not at all. I'm still very angry and upset and sad, and I go through all of my emotions. But as it comes to this future I am creating for myself, I am happy to know that I am taking the steps to be healthy, which is important to me, for me. So yes, I do know I have a lot of big things coming up. They make me a little anxious. They make me a little excited. They make me a little nervous. But as they continue to happen, and as they do happen, I will discuss them then. I don't like to discuss my things beforehand, because it's still my baby then. So there's that. And I kind of got on mostly for that. But then I also have been having this just internal conversation with myself, at least for the last 24 hours, where I am trying to decide, and this is 100% random, nachos, are delicious. Are delicious. That's not even the question. The question is, are they more delicious the messier they are? Or can you still have top tier delicious nachos without a bunch of shit on them? Because I like a messy nachos. I want to start eating them like chips, like Scoopy chips, and then by the end I want to be eating them with a fork. Personally, it's probably because I've been eating nachos lately. I've been exercising, I've been reading books, I've been doing all the good stuff, and eating more, which is really good. And nachos, it's not an underrated food. I don't know if it needs more respect, to be honest, because if you do it right, you can eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anyway, I just thought of an idea too. But yeah, so that was my thought. So far today's a great day. I even went to work. So I got work done. I had a meeting with my therapist, and like I said, I'm debating this nachos conversation because I'm wondering what is the bare minimum needed on nachos for it to be delicious versus something that has an overabundance of all things delicious. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know who watches these videos, and it's a little different from my typical video, but if you have an opinion as it relates to nachos or even therapy, because therapy is so important. It's like having a compass. I mean, you decide the direction, but at least you know you're on the right track. So I'm in love, and in that sense, I'm about to send her a gift basket. Other than that, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. It's still early. Have a great one. It's Monday. Have a great week. And don't let anybody make you feel bad. Don't let anybody break you down. And just remember, like I am remembering, that you are strong. I have always been. And I know things have happened in my life that made me question how strong I really was. And for one, I'm getting through them, which means I'm clearly still strong. Even if it feels like these things are so heavy that they're breaking you. The fact that you're still going and you haven't fallen back, or that you get up if you have fallen back and you keep going, means that you're strong. And don't forget who you are. So, in that sense, happy Monday. This week will be filled with new opportunities. Great ones. And anyone who makes you feel bad or doubt yourself or treat you bad, I'm not going to say punch them in the face, but I feel that, but just don't let them. You handle that in a non-physical, confrontational, fighting type of way, unless they put hands on you, and then all bars are off. But don't hit anybody. All right? Bye.